Okay, so in case you haven't noticed, the Cowboys said that they've offered all three of their big players a top five contract. So I think, here's what I think. So I think Dak will play this year. If he doesn't like the contract and he just wants to play his last year without the contract just to see what he can get from another team, let him go ahead and do it, because I guarantee he's not going to get top five money from any other team. Now, Cooper, I don't think is going to take a deal this early. And even if he does, he's more likely to take top five money, because I don't see Cooper playing as good as some of these other top five wide receivers, because those top five wide receivers have really good quarterbacks and they throw the ball a ton. So he's not going to have their type of numbers, and but Zeke, here's the deal with Zeke. I mean, it's not that much more money. The leading running back in the NFL only gets paid like $14 million a year. So you would have to pay Zeke like $15 million a year. He's already making $3 million a year. I mean, he's making almost $4 million a year. So that's like an $11.5 million increase. So I would just do it. It's not that big of a deal, and really, Zeke means more to this team than any other running back means to any other team in the league. Okay, because he is getting way more yards than these other teams, and we are relying on him. That's all we do is run it. And he's still running against stacked boxes. Teams, they're daring us to throw it. Their whole game plan is about stopping Zeke, and he's still running for tons of yards every week. I mean, you have to pay Zeke the top money in the league. You just have to do it. Top five isn't good enough for Zeke. Top five is good enough for Dak. Dak probably shouldn't even be getting top five. Top five is good enough for Coop, definitely. But it's not good enough for Zeke. And Zeke is missing training camp. You know what I'm saying? Those are important reps that he needs to be getting, so when the season starts, he'll be on top of his game. I mean, that's my opinion. You leave the offer on the table for Dak and Coop, but for Zeke, you got to give him top running back in the league money. I mean, the thing is Todd Gurley's contract, everybody's saying they don't want to pay the guaranteed money because Todd Gurley's contract had some ridiculous guaranteed money, and he got injured and is not going to be able to fulfill it. But it's different with Zeke, because Zeke hasn't gotten injured yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're good. All we have to do is pay Zeke. This is our Super Bowl season right here, folks. This is our Super Bowl season going down the tubes if Zeke doesn't play. I mean, we've got everything we need. Now all we have to do is make sure everybody plays. That's it. We just have to make sure everybody plays, And it's not even like we have to pay all three of those guys, I don't see why Zeke can't work out a contract while he plays. I mean, that's what Dak's doing. That's what Coop's doing. I mean, I guess he's a running back, so it's different. But at the end of the day, as a running back or any other position, but we'll just say as a running back, you have to perform. How good you perform is going to affect how good you do in the whole rest of your career. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my opinion. You pay Zeke. The other guys, you leave the offer on the table. There we go. Thank you very much.